Hi, we're at the All Guitar Network for the Vintage Guitar Minutes, and got a pair of really cool Strats that just came through. This is a 1955 Strat, and it's a hardtail, which means it doesn't have the vibrato. That's a 56 Strat, which is transitional, that does have vibrato. A few little differences. 55, they were ash. 56, they did transition to alder, although this one, I'm not sure. There's not a lot of pronounced wood, but it could be either way. There's a round string retainer here if you look at the very top. And if you look at this one over here, it's got the later string tree. These are both very nice shape. This, basically, what's really cool about this sets up like a Telecaster where the strings go through. You know, there's less weight to these guitars in general. They stay in tune better. I know my buddy Joe Bonamassa is crazy about these. He loves hardtails. Just really cool, both two-tone sunburst. And then by 58, they went to the three-tone sunburst. So there was a little red appearing in the sunburst. So these are both of the early style. Both have tweed cases, as you can see over there. Michael was just playing that. Does that thing play okay?
Some of the best Strats I've ever played, ever, in my life. So, yeah. Great guitars.
Well,
piece of history,
it's
too.
always fun when they're happening. Play a little bit, show everybody what it does. Pretty sweet.
That's the shit.
Okay, so this Telecaster here, very cool. That we marked it 69 based on the serial number, but somehow I think it could be a 68. This is a really clean sunburst Telecaster. It's got the hang tags with it, and maple neck, exceptionally clean. You know, for Telecasters, the main color is the Telecaster blonde. For Stratocasters, the main color is sunburst. Anything other than sunburst on a Strat is a custom color. Anything other than blonde on a Tele is a custom color. So this is a custom color. Most of these that you would see at this point would be double bound, but this one was ordered without the binding, and it's just a really great example. This has been in my warehouse. It's got the Fender tuners with the F plate on them, and very little wear. Just a great example. And again, original case, covers, hang tags, whole thing. Kind of a sucker for that kind of stuff when they're that clean. Let's see what else we got. So this is a stunning condition Danelectro U2, very similar to the Jimmy Page guitar. Two of the lipstick pickups. They use kind of like contact paper. They're kind of made very cheaply, but they happen to work and they sound fantastic. These were very inexpensive guitars. This was a great example with the stacked pots with volume and tone for each pickup. Very crude bridge, but they work, and it worked for Jimmy Page, so I think a lot of other people could make them talk too. So pretty cool. Rosewood board, Danelectro. And Danelectro and Silvertone were one and the same at this point.
Good.
So this is a Rickenbacker here, and it is a model 340 or 345. Now I'm not sure which one came factory. The 340 is 3 pickups without vibrato, but he had put the vibrato piece in here, so I don't know whether he ordered an extra piece if he wanted to use the vibrato or not. So this is in beautiful shape. It's the pointed cutaways. 3 pickups, the 3 lipstick, 3 of the toaster pickups, and it's got the rosewood board and the fire glow finish. This is in beautiful shape, 1966. This was in my warehouse, and original silver case with a blue interior. Just a great example. And a great guitar. Again, the 330s were this guitar with 2 pickups. With the 3 pickups, it becomes a 340, and if it has vibrato, it becomes a 345. The vibrato always adds 5 to whatever the number is. So if it's a 360 with 2 pickups without vibrato, a 365 with vibrato, or a 375 with 3 pickups with vibrato. Okay, so Norm over here, we've got a really beautiful early 70s jazz bass. I think it's a 72. We had it marked as 73. We'll have to pop the neck to check on this, but it's a really clean one with the hang tags. I always love that when it has that maple neck with the black inlays, black squares, and or rectangles, and just super clean 4-bolt. So this is really transitional, really great bass, great example. If you like 70s basses, this is about the best of the 70s basses that you're going to get. Just pretty cool. So I just love them when they're shiny clean like this. So this guitar is a 1953 Epiphone Zephyr Emperor Regent. So this is the Emperor, which is the large body. This is kind of Epiphone's answer to the Switchmaster, or actually predates it a little bit. It's got the 3 of the New York pickups. It's got the kind of Catalan or Bakelite on the side, gold parts. The fancy inlays on the neck with beautiful binding. It's got all these push buttons which kind of give you different sounds and combinations of the pickups, volume and tone, of course. It's got the tree up at the top, the Tree of Life. It's got the beautiful Epiphone tuners with the E, gold parts, heavily bound, really, multiple bindings. This was kind of their top of the line electric at the time, and this has just a big variety of sounds that you can get out of this guitar. Just a great example, and sunburst finish, rosewood board, and just a guitar that if you're kind of a jazz player and you want something a little bit different, this is it. It's got the frequencator tailpiece and gold plating. Frequencator is one side is shorter than the other, and just a really beautiful example of a really cool archtop electric, and just with multiple sounds and multiple uses. Okay, this guitar is a 1968 Fender Coronado II, and with the double pickups and the gray sunburst finish, the Antigua finish. And I believe Charlie Pride was the guy who kind of really, played these, and they became very popular for these. It's an odd guitar, but it works. These guitars are also underrated. They sound really good, and I know when Michael Lemo plays them, he makes them speak. Pretty cool guitar.
Cool.
Okay, this is a 71 ES-335 in walnut. So years ago, the walnut was the kiss of death. I mean, they didn't sell really well. People didn't want them. Then all of a sudden, because they were more affordable, a lot of the younger bands like Kings of Leon and people like that started using these walnut guitars. Now all these young kids that look up to them want the walnut. So it's become a very popular color. This is in beautiful shape, and it's 71, and it's got the humbuckers, trapeze tailpiece, tunematic bridge, the small block inlays, crown up at the head. Just a really cool guitar, and now it's in the very popular walnut finish.